This is the modern day version of slaying dragons and rescuing damsels. My name is Ken Burchell. I'm a pilot sergeant with the United States Park Police, and I'm a helicopter pilot. This unit flies an average of 1,100 hours a year, about 200 search and rescue missions, 400 or 500 law enforcement missions, and between 150 and 450 medevacs a year. The United States Park Police is sort of the urban law enforcement arm of the National Park Service. We do hoist rescues, we do medevacs, we search for snipers, but at Navy Yard we had to do all those things at once.
This is CNN Breaking News.
We're learning of a shooting at the Navy Yard in Washington, D.C.
We know several shots fired. We know people injured.
That morning I was the day work pilot, and as we got on the ramp outside our hangar, we could hear over the PA system at the Navy Yard the instruction to shelter in place. There was a mass casualty situation, there was an active shooter, and that there were officers down. So we knew right away that we were going to be oversaturated with tasks.
We don't have a firm count yet on how many injured.
A report came in that the suspect was now on the roof with a rifle. When we popped up over the roof, instead of finding a suspect, what we saw was one of our officers with a rifle with 4 civilians. One was a Navy captain, 2 Navy civilians, and a woman who was lying down and covered with blood. We hoisted her up to the door. She'd been shot at close range, lost a tremendous amount of blood, was severely wounded. In the midst of all this, she was trying to yell to our crew to look out of the shooter. Our job is clearly to get people out of bad places. That's what we do. You're never sure what's going to come next, but we try to train for the possibilities. I can think back to a rescue we performed on Old Rag Mountain in Shenandoah National Park. The poor climber had been injured since the previous night and nobody could get in to rescue him. Visibility was just zero almost everywhere. We had a rock face on one side and a pretty sheer drop off on the other side and fog in front of us. So it was a stressful moment. We also responded to Katrina and to 9/11 at the Pentagon. When you pull somebody off a rock or get them to the hospital in time, it's a tremendous sense of accomplishment and reward. I take tremendous pride in what this unit has accomplished and what it continues to accomplish. I feel like if I had the chance to serve in this unit for one day, it really would be a tremendous honor. And I've been lucky enough to do it for 25 years.